What's happening with you? Okay, G, I'm watching, man. How you lose with the Falcons, bro? You stripped away your Falcon foot.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium
Right.
in Minneapolis.
He started out good, but he jumped out 14-0.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL
35
season,
points later,
Week
though.
7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedule.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Now Lamar changing the play.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Come on, bro.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole 1st drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
Robinson again.
And I
Come
don't
on,
think
bro.
he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it.
Come on, bro.
Static play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
Bro, that shit trash.
What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give
With
them
this line, I can start. How the fuck we get to
there, but even more
on goal
credit to
line
the guys
3
up front.
straight times?
In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
Now Stroud.
I'm about to say they ran it too.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there.
No. He ran into the dude you had going across. They ran into each other.
And the quarterback in his sight lines.
2nd and 10.
As Stroud now to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he's going to get this one back to the 20.
Yeah, but he fucked that up at the beginning.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about it.
No, you threw it late.
That ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
He
on the job training.
beat
So
nigga.
he's got to take this
He was
feedback that he's
guarding
getting,
off the
negative or
line.
otherwise,
And
and turn it
I
into
caught up.
positives moving forward.
To throw is Jackson. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, they decent.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
I don't know what the main kids were thinking getting the Lions. I'm getting the Rams.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson.
Hey,
and he'll take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing into? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever's going to take the message, it has to be done to put the game in jeopardy.
Second down and 6 now. Stroud to throw it. And this is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They intercept Stroud again. The 3rd time
Oh,
in this
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I think I hit the wrong button. Damn, I hit the wrong button. Oh, you just got lucky at foot. Oh, you just got lucky at foot. I was trying to cut up and hit L1 instead of L2.
Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
That's on me.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Damn, that shit did that. That bitch,
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it, to see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On the draw, here's Jackson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33.
And the Vikings hit a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and he moves the sticks.
Well, he is certainly dangerous
to
when he
this
spots a
year's
lane,
to
and he
this
keeps it
season's
himself
team.
there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
No, facts. I was my tendency break.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is
Gotta break them tendencies.
behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
Come on. Damn, that was a touchdown.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Tucker's kick is good. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud looking to throw.
Incomplete.
What's that big? Good one.
Hang on, it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around.
Hey, if that was real life, he probably got flagged.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle, Johnson.
And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
On 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Yeah, he got this. Like, that is fuck. GG's.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive
He
last
playing with the
time it
Rams.
stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Going up top.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
That's some
good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute.
I said when you clicked on that dude, because you moved.
Converged on his man and broke the play up. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking deep for Julio. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I feel like old times.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Tucker now to add the point after.
Julio.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
God. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, fucking Jack.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You say he's taking away some time. Way to keep counting time in the game. Yeah, it's over, but it's time much.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. It's a 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Stroud. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Johnson's got it
man down here.
And they're going to mark him down short.
Oh, pass the
maybe by
he touched that
yard,
nigga.
if that.
And he touched that nigga.
Booze coming down right now from this home crowd after that
What?
call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought
How
maybe
was
they'd
that?
gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you, you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Stroud escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
No,
plays like
please
that are
don't.
exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Ah, bitch. Exactly. Exactly. We can try again tomorrow because I gotta go to bed.